I can't emphasize enough the importance of drilling down using the Amazing Trader, as I'm going to illustrate in the following. January 14, 2022, and in this video, I'm going to give you a really good illustration of the importance of drilling down to get you on the right side of the market, the side where the risk is pointed in the direction of your trade rather than fighting it and trading an old episode. Here we have the Eurodollar, which has been in an up move this week after extended period of congestion and range trading. It broke 113.85, came to the next AT level 114.63, and here we've been above it 2 days in a row as we extended the high, but we could not hold above it. So that's your first sign that maybe this market is starting to run out of steam. So then we drill down to the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart, what do we notice? We got an old line here. Where does it come from? Comes from some time ago. Not an overly significant line if you're just looking at a chart, but AT deemed it significant, and that's the amazing thing about this program. Some lines will appear, older lines, which you might not have had you been drawing them on your own. And look what happened. At 114.85, we couldn't get above it. We basically have a double top here. So that's your second sign that this market may be running out of steam. Key level, before this was broken, you would have penciled in 114.46, which was the last red line before we made a high. Below it is 114.35, so that's your key support zone, 114.35 to 114.46. And this would have been your initial target on the downside. So as before this was broken, as we drilled down, we would have looked and noticed a directional indicator on the 1-hour chart. That was confirmation that the move had likely topped and the market was going into a correction, a retracement, targeting this area over here initially, which is 114.46 to 114.35. Now we go down and we drill down further to 30-minute. Let's get to 30-minute here. We're noticing the 30-minute, we have a directional indicator and a ladder to the downside. Also targeting the same level, 114.46, and there's 114.35. So what do we know? On a 1-hour and 30-minute, we have directional indicators. Key levels are 114.46, which has since seen stops run at 114.35. So when the drill down, not only did we have signs of a top, we also had the targets were clearly defined. And then if you went to a 15-minute, you've had also a directional indicator, multiple blue lines, multiple ladders to give you opportunities that you could have got into trade. And the target was also very clear at 114.46. Right here, and below is probably 114.35. So in the drill down, first sign on the daily and the 4-hour, the market was running out of steam. We got confirmation from 1 hour and 30-minute and the 15-minute that we had topped out, and we had directional indicators telling us what side we wanted to trade. And if we went to a 5-minute, we would have also had another directional indicator, then some congestion consolidation before we made another ladder to the downside. The point was here across multiple time frames, all pointing to the same direction. If you were then looking just to buy the Eurodollar dip and play the episode that was here for the past several days, you'd be on the wrong side of the market. So now you can see the importance of drilling down to help you establish what side you want to trade. And then you look for a ladder that allows you to come in and trade our strategy. Just to show you how this day worked out, look at the Eurodollar has extended its slide, and the catalyst or the trigger for it was all seen in the drill down, which not only showed you what side to trade, but where the stops were resting. And you can see what happened once those levels were broken decisively. Market continued to the downside.